As you can see, I am not from around here. I am from far, far away place called Texas. I have a Texan accent to prove it. I was born and raised in a small village in Ethiopia. Our village sat between two beautiful rivers, overlooking chains of mountains, bathed with a tropical weather, simply the most beautiful place on earth. In our village, no one had indoor plumbing, electricity, or most of the stuff that we take for granted here in America. But we were happy people. As a kid, in addition to collecting a firewood, a cow dung for my grandmother, I was also responsible for tending to our herds of cows, horses, and sheep. Where village kid and I would take our herds on grazing for days. This was the most beautiful time in my life. We spent most of the time riding horses. In case you didn't know, we were the original cowboys, but with no cowboy hats or boots. Communism has changed our way of life. The communists were so brutal. They used to kill villagers and force the little kids in my age, to see dead bodies, to instill fear and terror. They used to shoot people and build the surviving family members for the bullet. We were forced to flee by thousands, traveling through the most dangerous landscape through southern Ethiopia, facing wildlife, poisonous snake, to get to Kenya in a refugee camp. Now this refugee camp sat in the middle of desert, filled with a filthy tent as far as an eye could see. It was a horrible place to be. I shared a small tent with few other kids. We spent waiting for food every day, sometimes every other day. I was among the very fortunate one to have been sponsored by the Church World Services and the State Department to come to America. Coming to America. My first flight would have been a lot more fun had I have known, or if someone had told me there was a restroom on the airplane. When I got to New Windsor, a small town near Baltimore City, I was like a kid in a candy store. I have never seen so much stuff in one place in my life. The streets were more cleaner than most houses that I have ever seen. You can go outside and just smell the freedom. I felt so free. I had my own room, clean linen. I did not know what to do with myself. To make it even more spicier, this particular place has a cafeteria where you can eat as much food as you want. Well, I didn't even know it was a transitional housing back then. As far as I'm concerned, it would have been a 5-star hotel to me. I was the first one to get to the cafeteria and the last one to leave. I have never seen so much food in one place. When I got to New Windsor, I was a skinny kid. By the time I left New Windsor, I managed to supersize myself. Well, I didn't have any sibling, so the church was looking for a sponsor or foster family that will take me in. There again, I got shipped to Olympia, Washington. I had a great host families or foster families that helped me to learn the Western way of living. They taught me how to drive. They put me through a lot of things that I should have learned. And they helped me to move to Seattle so that I could reconnect with some of other African immigrants, particularly Ethiopians. Now, one of my first jobs was driving a cab in Seattle area. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe someone would pay me money to drive people around all day. So I hauled people around throughout Seattle for hours and hours and hours without a break. Over the years, I have done so many other things, but nothing as exciting as the green stove. Most people around the world, they still use a 3-stone open fire for cooking, which is dangerous. It literally kills people. According to World Health Organization, it kills about 2 million people every single year. It creates accidents in millions. It is creating unimaginable deforestation. Now, most people around the world, they still use an open fire for cooking. It's dangerous. It kills people. According to World Health Organization, it kills about 2 million people every single year in third world countries. Solution: building a simple, affordable, replicable, and portable stove that is made out of scrap metal and a clay insert that uses a fuel that is made out of waste material. It costs less than $10 a day. It lasts for about 5 years. It also creates jobs for local economy. The stove has 2 components. The first part is the exterior shell, which is called cladding. It's done by local craftsmen. The interior part, which is the clay insert, the ceramic material, is made by stay-home moms. Now, by providing a job opportunity locally, by creating a green job, we're managed to empower local communities. They can work and dig themselves from the trap of poverty. Every single person that associates with this project makes a minimum of $2 or more. Now, that might not be a lot here, but according to World Bank, the poverty line is about $1.25. So we were managed to almost double that much. We have created jobs for hundreds of local single stay-home moms, school children, by creating an opportunity to use the stove to start their own businesses. We have also created an opportunity for individual salespeople to come and get a stove from where we make them and take it to the villages and sell them and keep the profit. We're literally managed to create jobs that are in hundreds. For more information, please visit us on our website, www.greenenergywithoutborders.org, or you can follow us on Facebook, greenenergywithoutborder.org/Facebook.